Welcome back to EA Sports, everyone. Great night for hockey here in the Sunshine State as the Panthers are ready to scratch and claw. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Panthers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Thompson. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here's a chance, and he turned that one aside. Great reach with the stick by Thompson. Blocked in traffic.
Lindell's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Moves it to Thompson. The Panthers move it ahead. And he takes the dish. Thompson's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender. Kachuk stick handling in his own zone. Throws it in. Buffalo's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Zucker. Puts it off the inside of the iron. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Sabres have it against the wall. Makes the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Lindell's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Fires it. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Grabs control of it at the point. And the puck's booted away. Grabbed along the boards by Power. Passes it to McLeod. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. From a tight angle, throws it on net. With the blast. Comes up with a stop. Florida's got possession of the puck. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Taken by Bennett. Grabs the puck at center. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Doan. Sends the pass over. Pass in front, and that's blocked in front.
Valinsky's is moving slowly out there. Really looks like he's been banged up, but he's going to find a way to finish this shift.
Florida's got it along the wall. And he makes the save. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Valinsky's just wants to get back to the bench, but when you're in the middle of the play and you're not feeling it, you're feeling injured and you're wincing, it's difficult to get off because you know that you're going to put your team in a vulnerable spot as you make your way to the bench. Guts it out and tries to stay on.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. The Panthers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And he takes the feed. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Helenius tried to do too much here, and it can be frustrating for the players he's playing with, going one-on-one, and you lose the puck. It's a tough one. Lyons made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Twins won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Moves it quickly over to Tuck. Slides it across to Darlene. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Luosterainen. Gaining momentum up along the side. Puts it in deep. The Sabres gain possession. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Sabres have it from their own end. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And he coughs it up with the pass. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle. The Panthers win the draw. Quick pass across to Ekblad. And a stick point setup. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Works it across to Forsling. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Gets it over to Tkachuk. Fires it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Tkachuk. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Sends it in on the attack. Angles it over to Forsling. Florida's moving it up the ice. Moves the puck over to Krebs. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Dishes it off. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Pass to Thompson. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Florida's got the puck. Slides into Verhaeghe. And he gives it over to Kunin. Moves the puck across to Ekblad. And he takes the feed. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. And now it's over to Thompson. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Poked away at center by Verhaeghe. Moves it around along the half wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Kunin's looking to make something happen here in the corner. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Tuck's taking it from his own end. Here's a chance. Turned aside with the glove by Bobrovsky.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. And they'll start with possession. Picked up along the wall by McLeod. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Slides it over to Greer. Great timing to come up with the interception. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here in a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Stops him cold. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Rodriguez has won the draw inside his own end. Takes the feed. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Shot! Scores! And the puck is on! FLA!
That's just a heads-up shot. He saw the 5-hole open, and the quick delivery of the puck keeps the goaltender clean.
Efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
McLeod's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Quick pass to Samuelson. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Handles the pass at center. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. Huge steal in his own end. And the puck leaves the zone. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Florida's got the puck now. And it's kicked away. Sends the pass down low. Reinhardt's moving the puck through his own zone. Directed over to Marchand. Pushes it over. Scores on the man advantage and put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. Love the way he maneuvers in that low slot area. There's not a lot of space there, but he's able to shield, get that puck up on the backhand, and put it in.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Florida's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Bennett's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Marchand's got it along the wing. Picked up by Byram.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes a safe play is the best one.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Sabres are looking to even things up here. They've had plenty of looks, but they still trail in the first. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Moves it to Thompson. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Puck picked up by Luosterainen. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Passes it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Buffalo's through center and now in the offensive end. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Florida's got it along the wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Into the offensive zone. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick feed to McLeod. Handles the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Florida's in transition. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Byram. Looks to get the puck over to Quinn. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Carries it in. Oh, look at this chance. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Slides the puck over. Intercepted at center by Tkachuk. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Oh, did he ever block him in the open ice?
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Takes a shot and makes a save.
Lyon's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
That's off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Kachuk. A simple stop with the glove by Lyon. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Panthers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Quick pass to Doan. Florida's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Marchand. And a heads-up tip pass over to his teammate. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Tosses it to Verhaeghe. Florida's moving it along the wing. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Completes the pass, but all sorts of pressure here. Passes the puck over to Doan. Fires on it! And that banks off a stick. Tries to feed it over to Bjornfoot. Sends it into the offensive zone. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Tuck's moving it ahead. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Bobrovsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Well past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Buffalo's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Panthers start with the puck in their own end. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Twins quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Straight up the middle, here they come. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. And now it's grabbed by Benson. Oh, that's a great heads-up play by Listerainen.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Sends it out in front, and that shot's blocked. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. From off the wall and onto his stick. Gets the puck in deep. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Here's a chance. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Florida's won the faceoff at center. And he takes the pass. Buffalo's got the puck. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Scrum along the wall. Taken along the wall by Kachuk. Makes his presence known on the ice. Way too much congestion blocks that. Slides it across. Turns it aside with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Sabres are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Here's a short pass to Doan. Turned aside with the glove by Bobrovsky. Bjornfoot's lugging the puck. Florida's playing it through the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Greer. What a steal in his own end. Aims the zone along the right wall. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Passed up ahead. Takes the pass in the left wing. the puck at the point. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Picked up by Metsä. The Sabres take it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Panthers take it along the wing. Moves it to Tkachuk. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Handles the pass. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. The Sabres play it along the boards. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Slides it diagonally to Kesselring. From a slot, reshot, big time stop.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And it's taken by the D. Oh, runs up perfectly. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the play. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Quick feed to Petrie. The Sabres gain control of it. Buffalo's got it against the boards. Toss to the front. And they score! That goes off a skate in front and into the net.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Sabres have answered back here in the back half of the first period.
Well, it hasn't been pretty, James, but certainly changes the mindset as they get within one. A lot of confidence now in this face-off with their opponents now on their heels.
Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. With possession along the wall. Takes control of the puck. The Sabres gain possession. He tips it. Oh, beauty stick save there off that deflection. Really got them hooked in here in their own zone. Hands it to Darlene. Scooped up by the D. And they skated out of the danger zone. Moves it quickly over to Koenig. Big time stop. Oh, it's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. The Panthers have it against the wall. Reinhardt's got the puck in his own zone. They've got numbers here. Gives them nothing in front. Takes the feed. There's the physical side. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Slides the pass over to Verhaeghe. He got all of that one. Drills them. Tries to get the puck over to Bjorkwood. Moves inside. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Picked up by Forsling.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away. Lyons made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Florida's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Buffalo's got possession here in their own end. From the point, they take control of it. Feeds it over. Shuts it down to stop. Buffalo's regained possession of the puck. Oh, it's stayed out. It's stayed out. What a save.
Oh, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team. No question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Florida's got possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Tkachuk. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack. The Panthers have the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Back to the blue line. Scores! What a shot!
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Hoping to even things up before this first intermission. They've had plenty of chances, but they still trail. Thompson's run the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through center. Quick pass to Luosterainen. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Here's a shot. And he is ready for that save.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Panthers now lead by 2. Bennett's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Moves the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Panthers ready to go on the attack. Just a simple save by Lyon. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Bennett's won the draw and they'll look to set up. Blocked in front. Picked up along the wall by Bennett. Big hit on the play. Lions opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Bennett's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Lays out to block the shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. That's blocked. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shot through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Slides by the check. Oh, close save by Bobrovsky. Buffalo's had a lot of jump to their game so far here this evening, but yet they still trail here late in the opening frame. And he sends it across to Petrie. Florida's got it in their own zone. The Panthers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Great glove save by Lyon. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck moved over to Byram. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Tkachuk's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And that's picked off by Malenston.
Buffalo's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Dumped in, and they'll go off. Quick pass across to Marchand. And now it's to Ekblad. The Sabres get a hold of it. Moves it to Hellenius. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Nice zone entry on the left side. Puts it on net. Oh, a clutch save!
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. That's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Sends it in deep. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Sabres will play the puck from behind the net. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game. And we'll be back with more in a moment.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories. You can call us
a clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Bobrovsky's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's intercepted. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. And he's knocked off the puck there. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Gets a glove on it.
Bobrovsky's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Buffalo's put a lot of pucks on net here to this point, but they still trail early in the second. Florida's taken possession in their own end. Buffalo's got the puck. Takes a shot. Verhaeghe's got it in the defensive end. Here they are on the attack. Takes a shot. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Up along the wing. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Sabres win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Byram. Takes the pass. Dished on over to Hellenius. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. And he serves it across to Greer. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Semiskevich. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Quick feed to Greer. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Skates across the blue line. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Sabres have it now. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Forsling stick handling in his own zone. Sends a pass over. Works it across to Luosterainen. Huge steal in his own end. Feeds it on over to Tuck. Steps inside. Shot! Gets in front of it.
He not only wins this foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. And he connects with the long bomb.
First pass lead for the offense. That's a great one.
Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Puck grab by Krebs. Dumps it in. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Molinsky. Forces the turnover. Receives the pass. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Here we go, on-man rush. Turns it away. Chase in front. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Florida's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in the game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
The Sabres gain possession. Here's a shot. The blocker saved by Bobrovsky. In front of the tip. Denies it again. Angles it over to Reinhart. Picked off in the open ice. Quick shot. Makes a save.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And a solid stop on the play there.
Darlene's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Wicked pass! Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Here's a chance! Turns it away.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Panthers are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead at 4-1. Dishes it off! And that's deflected off someone in front. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Taken along the wall by Tuck. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by FLA. Quick shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Dishes it to Forsling. Steps across the blue line. Quick pass to Tuck. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Pass across to Verhaeghe. Moves the puck along the half wall. He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
He gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off. And he is so gifted at the one-timer. It's all about his weight transfer and his timing, and he just nails and rocks this one home.
The Panthers are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
And he takes the dish. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Grabs it in his own end.
wins tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. At times, we've had the stats.
Sends the pass over. Here's a short pass to Hellenius. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. The Panthers gain the zone. Fires it with the stop. Moves it to Hellenius. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Denies him on a slobber. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Panthers have a 4-goal lead. McLeod's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And that's deflected. Olenskis carries the puck in his own zone. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Zucker's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
The Panthers send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
Pass this over to Molenston. Gets the puck in deep. The Panthers have it now. Florida's got the puck at the defensive end. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Power. Sent into the offensive zone. Florida's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Semiskevich. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Trying to shake loose. What a stop on the breakaway. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. McLeod's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Sabres take possession here inside the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. And that's a great heads-up play by Marchand. Reinhardt's got the puck. The Sabres have it against the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he takes the feed. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Sends it in front. Off the pipe. A blast. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Krebs wins the face-off in the offensive zone. And he had an answer with that save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's picked off by Semiskevich.
Zucker's almost out of the box.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Florida's put on an excellent display of firepower, leading 5-1. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Buffalo's look good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. The Sabres win the draw here in their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance! Denied by the goaltender. Oh, did he punish him for going into the corner on that play? The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. And he takes the feed. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Quick feed to Reinhart. And he'll take a quick moment to regroup by moving the puck back inside his own end. Takes the feed. Flips it up the net. Oh, what a blocker stop by Lyon. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Thompson's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides the puck to Tuck. Here they come on the attack. And the puck skips away after that move.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and he goes the other way.
Handles the puck. Goes right to the crease. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Picked up along the boards by Bjorkfoot. Luosterainen's gaining momentum. The Sabres have the puck now. Quick pass to Hellenius. Taken by Luosterainen. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Florida's got possession here in the offensive zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Glove save and the puck moves on. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Greer. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Oh, and he crashed it perfectly in the offensive end. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
So with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Florida's got a 5-1 lead. They've been on cruise control all night. Krebs has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Kozak's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Bobrovsky.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to battle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. And now he angles it across to Molinston. That goes wide. The Panthers get a hold of the puck. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lyon. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Benson. Fantastic save! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Buffalo's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
Bobrovsky's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Pushes it across to Samuelson. And now he moves it to Zucker. Dishes it to Rodriguez. Quick pass to Semiskevich. Feeds the puck across to Quinn. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. McLeod's won the faceoff. Samuelson's taking it from his own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Scooped up along the wall by Reinhart. Picks up the puck. Here's a chance. And he was ready for that one. here in the back half of this period. The Panthers have been all over them tonight. 5-1 is where we sit. The Sabres start with the puck in their own end. And here's the pass to Hellenius. The Panthers get a hold of it. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. And sends it just out of reach. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Reinhardt. Tough save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Grabbed along the boards by Tkachuk. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Huge stop by Lyon. Here's a short pass to FLA. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Stars and locals out of the can. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. You can certainly see the fight in the goaltender here, trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. Lose sight of it for a second with the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
And we're going to see a swapping of the goaltenders.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
The Panthers can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Taken along the wall by Forsling. Right on Main Street and on the attack. And called for the offside. We're going to face off.
Lundell's had multiple assists in this game so far here, James. I mean, pick your poison right now. I mean, if you go to him as a defender, you're going to open up lanes to the ice because he's going to manipulate you. If you don't go to him, he'll take what's given. I just love his game. He's a dual threat right now. But most importantly, he knows how to distribute the puck.
Buffalo's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Feeds it to Thompson. Makes some space. Picked up along the boards by Tuck. Good save. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Looks to pass it to Pominski's. Good check, frees the puck up. Passes it over. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Moves it to Krebs. The Panthers will play the puck from behind the net. Here they come up along the wing. Quick feed from Nikolai. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Dumps it into the ozone. Florida's looking to break out. And he lowers the boom there. Slides the puck over. Toss it up on the play. Luosterainen's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Krebs. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And he rings the post!
The Sabres might be down by a bunch, but they're still generating some offense. You gotta like the pushback in this team.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, what a club save there!
Benson's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
Buffalo's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. McLeod's won a big draw on their own end. Slides the puck across to Kesselring. Now over to Metsah. Feeds the puck to Zucker. The Sabres take possession here in the open ice. On the attack along the boards. Slides it across. Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The setters will glide into the dot. Rodriguez wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Takes the feed. Gets the puck over to Samaskevich. Here's a short pass to Greer. Florida's caught him along the wall. How did he stop that one? The Panthers have it now. Comes up with the stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Panthers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. And now he tries to get it across to Hellenius. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And that's broken up by Verhaeghe. Kesselring's lugging the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Puck sent over to Byro. Moves around along the half wall. The Panthers gain control of the puck. And the puck's kicked free. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Bennett. Here's it over. Scores!
Goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
Florida's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
From behind the net. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense.
They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum. When you run up against someone who is so powerful and strong on their skates, you don't try and shove him off the puck, but you defend with your feet. That's not what happened here. He's like a bulldozer who takes it to the net for a goal.
The Sabres now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
The Sabres have it from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Sabres have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. McLeod's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Puck picked up by Mikola. And he loses control here. And he dodges the poke check there. Tough save, somehow got a piece of it. Buffalo's gained possession. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Scooped up along the wall by Greer. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Slides the puck ahead to Zucker. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Dishes it off. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. The Sabres are on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, what a slick stop by Bobrovsky.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Fires it on net. Oh, kick save and a beaut. Florida's moving it along the wing. Bats the puck right out of midair. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Buffalo's got the puck. Here he is in front. Denies him. Unleashes a cannon. Big time stop there.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
And he feeds it down to Petrie. Feeds it over to Kunin. The Sabres take possession in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. And he comes up with it. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. So another offensive zone face-off here after that icing call. They got a chance to make something happen here.
Well, on the defensive side, the puck is extremely gassed. Just look at how fatigued the goaltender is. They got a strike on this, James. I mean, from an attacking perspective, you know that they're flat. You know that they're back on their heels. Take it to the net.
Less than a minute to go here in the second. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Through center along the wing. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it to Tuck. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Takes the pass. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Puck not loose after that hit. From center they get into the attacking area. And now it's grabbed by Mikola. Throws the puck. 9 seconds and he makes the save. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. The Sabres have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. And off the face-off, they take possession. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Reinhart. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Bobrovsky's got it, and I think there's a little strategy involved as he opts for the whistle.
Well, yeah, I think he needs a rest, but it's also about game management. Listen, the only reason why they're winning this game is because he has been electric and dynamic between the pipes.
The Panthers win the defensive zone faceoff. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Dragged along the board. Scores! Well, a side that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
The Sabres don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck to Tuck. They gain the zone from the left side. Puts it on net. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come. Quick feed to Benson. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a backhand. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle.
For this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum. And it's about the timeliness of his save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win. And that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Buffalo's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. The Sabres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Buffalo's got possession here in the offensive zone. Moves it on over to Polinski's. Bennett's got the puck in his own zone. The Panthers play it along the wing. Taken along the wall by Marchand. Tries to feed it over to Polinski's. Takes the feed at the back end. Sends a pass over.
Bennett's picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. I mean, when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
And he's able to handle that one.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Sabres will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Moves it quickly over to Hellenius. The Panthers have it against the wall. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Hellenius. From the top of the offensive zone here. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick. Benson's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
The Sabres are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period despite having the better scoring chances. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away. Howard's got the puck along the wing. They put the puck into the offensive end. Looks to make a play over to Greer. Great use of the wall on the pass. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves it over to Hellenius. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Semiskevich. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Quick pass across to Hellenius. The Sabres take it across the line. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Hellenius is such a creative player. If he sees an opening, you know he's going to take it. He's an aggressive style player, and he tries to attack. But when he does it there, he loses the puck.
Buffalo's got it along the wall. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Reinhart. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Tries to get it over to McLeod. Shot! And there's the save. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Walenstin. Takes a shot. Right in the low slot. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. Here's a short pass to Forsling. Metz has crossed the line and gained the zone. Uses the force on that hit. Puck exits the zone. Moves it to Walenstin.
Benson's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet. Reinhart's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. The Panthers take possession here in the open ice. The Sabres have it now. Benson's picking up steam. Takes a shot. Glove save made by Bobrovsky.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Buffalo's trailing early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Now they got to finish. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Florida's moving it up the ice. Back to the point, they set it up. And he comes up with the save. And that's a smart heads-up play by Thompson. Puck's been tripped up and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Panthers are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Gets it out of his own end. The Sabres have it behind the net. Works it across to Zucker. Return pass. Angles it over to Quinn. Stones him in front. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Big time save by Bobrovsky. Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play. Rodriguez hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Buffalo's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. McLeod's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Rodriguez wins possession off the draw. Reinhardt's got it in the defensive end. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The Sabres cross the line and gain the zone. Pass in front. He scores! What a play!
I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
The Sabres are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. They fight for it along the boards. Receives the pass. Rodriguez moves it into the attacking end. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Buffalo's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Thompson's won the draw at center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Greer. Just a great defensive read there. Dahlin's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bobrovsky. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. The Panthers win the draw on their own end. Floats the saucer pass. And a great save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Dumps it in. Picked up along the boards by Kozak. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Olinsky takes it inside his own end. And that's broken up by Molinston. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Panthers have it now. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Mikola's going to play it against the half wall. Buffalo's got it from behind the net. There's a collision with some authority. Takes the feed from the left side. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Big time stop.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Florida's on the attack. And it's turned aside by Luukkonen.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give them some rest.
With possession along the wall. Here's a shot. Makes the glove stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Buffalo's had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And now it's over to Doan. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Into the offensive end now. Passes it over. And he takes the dish. Tries to feed it over to Benson. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Battle along the wall. Big stop right there. Takes the bump and loses control of the puck. The Panthers looking against the half wall. Oh, he'll feel that one. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Carries it across the line. Puck grab by McLeod. That's gloved by Bobrovsky. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Directs it on over to FLA. Moves it to the middle. And caroms off a twig in front of the net. And now he angles it across to Rodriguez. Lays into the body. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta get kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net. So did everyone else.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Forsling's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Sabres have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And now he moves it quickly to Verhaeghe. Feeds the puck over to Krebs. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puck scooped up by Kozak. Big time stop there. Quick pass to Petrie. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Slides the puck over to Dahlin. Slides it across. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Buffalo's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
The Panthers gain control of the puck. Blocked away by Bobrovsky.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Here's a chance to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Panthers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Buffalo's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. The Panthers take possession here inside the offensive zone. What a blocker save by Lucan! Picked up along the wall by Thompson.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck. Pushes it across to Zucker. Moves the puck to Schwinn. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Panthers win it in the defensive zone. Great pass from the left wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Byram. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. Man, this guy is so difficult to defend against because you can't separate him from the puck, and you can try hitting him, shoving him, and nothing's working right now because he knows how to maintain possession because he's got that strength on his skates. I mean, it's unbelievable to watch, and really a clinic as he takes it to the net.
Buffalo's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
Need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Fires it! Denies him in front. Taken by Forsling. And he takes the feed.
Lindell's had the magic touch tonight, James, and he has 3 points in the game.
Three is the magic number. There's the hat-trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. Right from a young age, you're working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his way to the backhand, and he buries it.
Been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Paints it over! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Scooped up along the wall by Reinhart. And he takes the feed. The Sabres gain possession. Handles the pass from the right side. McLeod's got it in the offensive zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Reinhart.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Puck picked up by Tkachuk. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Quick shot. Oh, what a save on the slapper!
Reinhart's feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo. Call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
Buffalo's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Krebs has won the draw. Takes a shot and makes the save. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Good stop by Luukkonen. Into the corner now. Florida's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Metsa. Puck dumped in. The Panthers have it against the wall. Petrie stick handling in his own zone. Tries to get it to Verhaeghe. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sent in deep and the forwards will go to the bench. Petrie's taking it from his own end. And now he moves it to Kunin. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Power. Oh, and he whiffs. And now it's grabbed by Kunin. Slides it on over to Luosterainen. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Passes it over to Byron. Slides the puck across to Thompson. Sends one up to Luosterainen. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Byron. Picked off by Luosterainen. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a short pass to Thompson. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Byram. Here's a chance. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. From the back of the cage with the puck. Points up with the point. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Moves it to Swift. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Buffalo's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Buffalo's got the puck here in the open ice. Florida's got the puck. Quick feed to Greer. Walensky's plays it now. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Kesselring's got it along the boards. Great poke check on the reach. Greer's lugging the puck. Sends it over to Seniskevich. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Sabres are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Florida's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Toss up the puck after that hit. Good fight for the puck along the boards. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Tries to get the puck to Marchand. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
Hasn't been a very good one so far. Haven't even registered a shot. The tough negated entry. They're going to have to find a way to get in and get set up.
Tuck's got it against the boards. And that's intercepted by Ekblad. Can't get a hold of that pass. And the puck leaves the zone. Passes on over to Power. Florida's got it in the neutral zone. Lots of fly. Oh, and there's a great save by Lukanen.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And that was stopped. Rodriguez has it in the defensive end.
This is a tough power play sequence, unable to get it into the offensive zone, and the crowd certainly doesn't like it, booing all over the place.
Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall.
Kesselring's penalty is almost expired.
That knocks it off the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal. But to each and every one of them, it should be.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Sabres coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Hellenius gains the zone. Puck grab by Bennett. Moves it quickly over to Verhaeghe. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Slides the puck across to Hellenius. Cuts into the paint. Great save. What a great play. Takes a shot. And that shot dies in traffic. The Panthers play it along the boards. Quick pass across to Mikula. And that one's denied. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Thompson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Works it across to Luosterainen. Nice save from point-blank range. Just a final squeeze here at the offensive end. The fans are all over it. The Panthers have it behind the cage. Takes the feed. Slides it across to Luosterainen. Quick pass to Schwartz. The Sabres get a hold of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Tuck. Looking to get it out. Puck scooped up by Krebs. Tosses it on to Mensah. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Panthers gain possession. Here's a short pass to Berlinskis. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. And they'll dump it in. Moves it to Berlinskis. With possession along the wall. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Denies him with the save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Buffalo's been leading in the shot department most of the night, but they continue to trail here late in the third. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Picks off the pass. Taken by Kozak. Denied by the goaltender. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Semiskevich. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Krebs takes it into the offensive end. Handles the puck. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And they win the draw on their own end. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Florida's performance overall looked like they were overmatched in this one, but Cheryl, final score, they get the W.
They get the W. It's because they get to the winning spots, James. They know exactly where to be at the right time, and that takes talent and skill. Timing is everything.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.